The orb.
Urag knows nothing more. I must go to Fellglow. I must face these wizards, necromancers, conjurers. I do not look forward to this. But he can tell me no more without the books there.
I wonder if the librarian at Cyrodiil
I
leaves all the
must
cleaning duties to his
find out more about this orb. I must unlock the secrets. Only then will I find what happened to my people. Only then can I return to them. I know the way, at least part of it. Urag has shown me where to go and how to find these necromancers, these mages of Fellglow. The path is treacherous.
Greetings.
I don't think France will ever lose our spot.
If nothing else, because of the weather. Oh, what a barren wasteland this is up here. Although if they require and seek solitude, I can see why the wizards would have built this college up here. for only the true apprentices seeking wizardly advice, scholarly tuition, would dare come this way. Well, my time has not been wasted completely here in the college. I've been able to spend some time and learn a few new things. Hopefully, it will prepare me and be enough for the challenge that lies ahead. By Numidium, I hate this road. I don't trust any of it. Every corner lies a wolf, or worse. Perhaps I'll get lucky. Perhaps my new friend here will help. Oh, it's good to get out of that cave, though. What's that? Oh, nothing to be concerned of. I don't know what it was, but there's something that unnerved me about Snapleg Cave.
Well, hello and welcome. My name is Joe, and I am the Panicked Monk, and you are watching Lost in Time, a Dwemer's Tale. We've started this episode out a little bit differently, a little bit longer intro, a bit of a cutscene, if you will. Picking up where Szenac left off in Snapleg Cave. He had decided, if you remember from last episode, to bed down there for the night and get some rest and start out in the morning. However, something occurred while he slept, and he emerged from the cavern, definitely not in the morning hours. Quite the opposite, late at night. We've also been privy to the events in Snapleg Cave while he slept. We got another image of this creature, this being that has plagued Szenac from just outside of his sight. And we haven't seen it much. A little bit in the beginning, if you recall. This is the same being that cast some sort of spell that altered the physical world somehow. Szenac has not been able to put his finger on exactly what that is. He knows that something is different, something is off, but he doesn't know what exactly. And as we've learned just now, it would seem that he doesn't remember the vision or the dream that he had while in Snapleg. Only ghosts of it, if you will. Only just like images or impressions. So whatever this creature is doing to Szenac Szenac has not been able to break the veil and confront this creature directly. If that's even possible. All Szenac knows at this point in time is that this orb that he found with Tolfdir holds the key.
Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
Walk away now.
Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not going to ask again.
I don't have time for this.
Never should have come here.
Come on. Come on.
There you go. How do you like that? Bummer. Come on. Come on. We need a potion. Stamina's completely down. Sure, we've got a couple paralysis potions. I'll take that healing. There we go. Probably wasted that paralysis, but that's alright. Now, also, if you've noticed, in Szenac's inventory, he has a few new potions as well. So, some time has passed while he was at the college. He was learning some new spells, and he was learning a little bit of alchemy and how to craft a few different potions. So he had some ingredients that he was able to use to do that and learn a little bit about alchemy. So Szenac is in a little bit better position, has a few more tools in his toolbox, if you will, to work with at this point, which he desperately needed. He's far from being invincible, but he is definitely in a better place than he was. He has more spells to work with, a few more potions, and so hopefully these newly found skills and abilities will help keep him alive in Fellglow Keep. Szenac is a little nervous about entering a fortress guarded by, mages and wizards. In large part because I don't think he feels that he can kind of stand toe-to-toe with them magically. But he doesn't have a choice. He feels driven to return these books to Urag so that he can continue the study of this orb, this Eye of Magnus. So right now he is rather single-minded and very focused in that particular task. In large part because he is being led by these impressions from this creature that we saw early on. We know through that opening sequence that it frightened him. Although he was, it was like he was sleepwalking almost. He woke up and he was cowering, but he was still asleep, in a trance almost. And when he woke, other than just feeling the need to get out of the cavern, the need to get back to the college to find out more about what he can do with this orb, to find out that the orb has not been returned to the college yet, and to continue the quest to find and crack the secrets of this orb. So as you can see, we picked up a few new conjuration spells, a couple new destruction spells, and Szenac has chosen, or not has chosen, but rather has developed a penchant, or has realized an ability with shock spells. So when it comes to destruction, that's what he is going to kind of gravitate towards. Now, he is strongest with illusion and conjuration, but he also knows that in order to have some kind of a ranged attack ability, he needs to have some kind of destruction spell arsenal to work with. Now, at some point, the illusion and the conjuration, those will all, make up in plenty for the lack of a ranged weapon, just by, the different types of illusion and conjuration spells that are available, such as calm and that kind of thing. Honestly, I've not looked at the perk trees extensively as of yet, but I will be mapping out some perk tree path preferences based on his abilities. So that will include shock, of course, and conjuration of creatures. I don't see, or Szenac does not really have a great ability or desire to learn conjuration of weaponry, such as conjured bows, conjured swords, axes, etc. As useful as that could be, not having the extra weight of those weapons around, it's not an area of focus for Szenac, and he's not interested in going down that path and learning more and becoming highly skilled at any of those. Now, he has been up and across. He has been up and across the Night Gate in here to that tower, so he's familiar with that tower, and knows that it goes to Blackreach. However, he does not have the ability to open it, so there was no sense in going back up there. And honestly, from what he knows of Blackreach, his people populated it, and it was, a very safe city and mining community for Ethereum. So he probably would not realize or think of the dangers that we all know Blackreach holds, quite to the extent, at least,
What? Oh, you're right.
that they really are. So if he could go into Blackreach, he probably would, to see what's there, what's left of the people in the city that he has heard and knew about. He had never been to Blackreach. He has pretty much lived his life in Arkanthumps. That is where he was raised. That's where he was training with Inadok, and did not really have much a chance to travel outside of that. Oop, that sounds like trouble. Oh, that is trouble. These conjurations are dissipating far too quickly when battle starts. Oh, this isn't good. That was a bad series of attacks on my part. I really hate ice wraiths. Yes, I know hate is a strong term, but God, they're hard to hit, they're hard to see. They do pretty good damage, obviously. We're only 14th level, so we can't sustain a lot to begin with. Let's see, we've done the Avenging Wraith. Let's try a flame. Let's go fire against ice. See if that can distract it at least long enough that we can... I guess not. Oh, man, I tell ya. I am not looking forward to Fellglow. I got an ice wraith giving me this kind of trouble. I can't imagine what it's going to be like squaring off against a bunch of mages. Alright. There we go. Well done, Flame Atronach. You'll have to excuse me if I sound a little sniffly or nasally. More than usual, I guess, but sinuses are a little stuffy here today. And look at that, we picked up fast healing. Seemed like a practical spell to learn. And if you're noticing the whole shield behind the head thing, I've got to try to figure out how to stop that animation. It has to do with my Finis and PC Animations mod and the XB32 skeleton and all that. I'm not sure. I obviously don't have them loaded quite right, because I don't believe he should be going through that kind of animation with just the shield and one sword. That's more of like a dual wielding kind of animation. It's really the first time Szenac has been close enough to one of these decorated rocks to take a look, so he's curious and wanted to kind of give it a good look-see. Oh, for God's sakes. Come on. It's enough of that. And we did unload quite a bit of gear at the college to lighten our weight, our encumbrance. And Szenac probably will be operating out of Winterhold, at least for a while. He doesn't have a home. Oh, what's this? Yeah, it looks like trouble. Let's Let's just avoid that altogether. Szenac does not have a home to put things that he doesn't want to haul around. He doesn't want to have to carry around this big Monty Python-esque backpack. So he's going to work out of Winterhold College, since they have given him a room and a place to put his things. And for what he is trying to do, and that is, increase his magical talents, it seems like the perfect place. He has, all of the things he needs to be able to do that.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Should be good.
Uh-oh, we got a bow. See if we can...
Think you can take me?
I can stun you and get away. Oh good, there's guards here. We'll let the guards do their job, do the heavy lifting. I don't know if I want to get involved with this.
Let's see what you've got.
It's an interesting little outpost. But I suppose it's pretty close to the city. Oh, this is a bad idea. There's nowhere to go. Well, you get up there and you're going to be trapped. Alright. That takes care of that. Let's see what they got. I'll take that and that. Eh. How about you? Alright. I don't need to be carrying around the rest of that stuff.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Who are you?
Greetings. Welcome to Eldar's Junk Emporium, traveler. I'll take any junk you found on your travels for a nominal fee.
Wait, you want me to pay you to take junk?
That's right. A flat fee of 20 gold for taking your junk off your hands. I'll also take any items of acceptable value. Now, you can hand over any items to me, or you can leave them in the chest. It's all on the honor system. So drop what you can, take what you must. That's our motto here at Eldar's Junk Emporium. Be seeing you.
Well, on the surface,
Where's these vampires
that just
coming
sounds like a bad deal.
We need to wipe them out before things
Although,
get worse.
if you are loaded down with a pile of garbage, it might be worth the 20 gold to drop it somewhere. But then again, you're not that far from the city where you could go and probably sell it instead of have to pay someone to take it. So, it's kind of an interesting business model. Alright, we can take off the cloak. Let's put our headgear back on and find this Fellglow Keep. Now, we've heard that butterflies can be useful, so let's see if we can collect some of these things. Ah! At least he didn't scare the butterfly. Gotcha. I don't know. Would butterflies be afraid of wolves? Well, butterflies are necessarily afraid of anything. I don't know if butterflies really have the intellect to actually be afraid of anything. It's kind of that whole brain stem, all I know is I need to eat and survive. Anyway. not exactly an entomologist, so probably shouldn't go into the finer points of insect intelligence. That would only serve to show off my lack of knowledge and intelligence. Well, folks, I think we are getting close. As always, I appreciate you coming by, spending a little time out of your day, or your evening, or your night, whichever, to be here with Szenac and I. Oh, wait. What's going on up there? Well, I think Szenac's gonna hold here for a few minutes. I don't think we're in any way, shape, or form to mess with a mammoth. This will bring us to the end of the episode. Thank you all once again. And until next time, safe travels.
Huardams, ele schaunchen git erda. Irch leftirka. Leftirka schaums erda inchen git. Fratierdams. Fratierdams, la chirda arms. Rater aups ish rater rake oi. Ims schurde aufdiert. Art lifte arschert. Irata inschirk irtisch.